going to talk about YouTube censoring again. But in this particular case, this censoring is not a general YouTube algorithm because specific channels are getting targeted. This one's mine. This one is a Shield for Men, very small channels that shouldn't even be on YouTube's radar. And then there's a big one called Think Before You Sleep. And it's our small channels that are getting censored and not these big channels. Now, first, we'll show you how they're getting censored. Here's one of my subs, We Teen Will Chili. He's saying testing again to see if this comment goes through. This comment didn't go through. And the only thing he changed was he misspelled woman in order to get it through. And in this comment, as you can see, he's not breaking any YouTube rules. He's not inciting violence. He is not insulting anyone. He's not saying women are trash. And if you're talking about targeted groups, notice he didn't have to change the word trans, did he? Did he? He only had to change one word and one word only, women. And as you look at it, all he's doing is listing who he thinks society puts on top and who they put on bottom. And so we're getting censored even just talking about how things are. Here's the other one, Shield for Men. Shield for Men, which is a good channel, by the way, and you should listen to his stuff. He's only has 40 subscribers. YouTube shouldn't even know who he is. And as he says, if your comment vanished somehow, YouTube hides it or deletes it. Please repost using a different word and check if it's still there after a few minutes. Thank you. And as you can see, he's talking to himself. There's people there, but you don't see their comments. YouTube deletes my comments every time I try to answer your question. So YouTube is specifically targeting our channels just because we speak about important issues for men. Now, look at this giant one that's almost 500,000 subs. I'm going to prove to you, I'm going to hit this video and we'll show you that his subs don't get censored like this. We'll bring up, matter of fact, I only have to bring up the first two. So Schrodinger's Feminism, a woman is simultaneously victim and empowered. See, he didn't have to misspell anything, Mario here. Hold the door for both men and women, period. It's kindness, blah, blah, blah. See, Robert Malinsky, he wrote, typed woman. And he didn't have to worry. So this giant channel isn't effective. Why do you think that is? Well, look at the title, The End Results of Modern Feminism. So two things are going on here. One, he is saying that feminism in the past had some kind of validity, and it doesn't. It was never valid. And the other, he's trying to separate women from feminism. Like feminism was some kind of disease that came off a meteor from the sky. So YouTube knows that this guy, Think Before You Sleep, has no teeth. It's a begging channel. It's a begging channel for women to be nice to him. And therefore, he has zero pushback. You say, look at these. Why woke comedians aren't funny? So anyone uses the word woke unironically is a coward. So he's not willing to do that. He's got this thing for a single mother, 2 children, right? How feminism teaches women to be undesirable. So he's again saying, women would be desirable to men if it wasn't for some outside force. Modern women do not care about what men want. Women never did. So again, he's saying that things have changed, and therefore the women can change back. Okay. Now, you see that? I'm going to show you an even bigger channel. Here's everybody's hero, Jordan Peterson. He's truly huge. He has 4 million subs. And lots of guys mirror his videos, and it always gets tons and tons of views, right? But Bill Maher, or sorry, I saw Bill Maher, so I started saying name. Jordan Peterson, he's not just toothless, he's actually a feminist ally. He works for them. And I'll prove it to you. Get a girlfriend. So he's a pickup artist. Build your network and move out. So all Jordan Peterson says is gain status. So you'll be desirable to the girls. Marry this type of women. Right. Like there's a type that likes men in particular. The reason why these feminists love him is because, unlike the typical dating guru, the pickup artist, the typical one, will say to a low status man, okay, this is how you fake having high status so you can get a one night stand. Peterson just says get status in a roundabout way. So guys think that's not what he's saying. And of course, so that way the girls say, yeah, I love Jordan Peterson, because basically he's saying all the low status men, you deserve love or kindness. and any guy who he recommends is someone who's built up status, who's built up wealth, money. So again, Peterson isn't just toothless like that other guy. Think before you sleep. He is actually against men. He is a feminist ally. And that's why YouTube loves him. And no doubt YouTube will not stop the comments, people commenting in his comment section. So this is what I'm warning about you guys, because the simple fact is, pretty soon any voice like Shield for Men, we're going to be silenced to the point where nothing gets said. It's that simple. Nothing. There's not going to be any real pushback. Because I'm telling you now, if one of these guys came to our channels and wrote out 2 and 3 giant paragraphs and had it just disappear, they would stop trying to talk. And that's its purpose. So we're on the last legs. Pretty soon, I might just close out my channel because people just won't be able to talk. Anyway, we'll end it here.